In a surprising turn of events, Fikile Mbalula, the Secretary-General of South Africa's ruling African National Congress (ANC) party, has expressed concerns about the growing number of Zimbabweans migrating to South Africa. Mbalula's remarks followed his congratulations to President Emmerson Mnangagwa on his victory in the recent presidential election, as well as his criticism of Zimbabwe's main opposition leader, Nelson Chamisa, which has sparked controversy. Mbalula acknowledged that the issue of Zimbabwean migration is more complex than commonly portrayed. He highlighted that even during Ian Smith's colonial rule, Zimbabweans did not cross the border in large numbers in search of employment in South Africa. Mbalula emphasized the need to address the root causes of the migration issue comprehensively. The Secretary-General called for the lifting of sanctions, the revitalization of the Zimbabwean economy, and the promotion of increased trade as potential solutions to alleviate the challenges faced by Zimbabweans. He further emphasized that Zimbabweans should take responsibility for resolving their own issues, urging them to refrain from collaborating with Western nations and their allies to instigate. Mbalula also pointed out that the United States and Britain failed to fulfill their commitments made during the agreements at Lancaster, including providing £43 billion for the land redistribution program in Zimbabwe. Mbalula faced backlash after criticizing Nelson Chamisa, the leader of the Citizens Coalition for Change, for allegedly prioritizing imperial and neo-colonial interests over the welfare of his countrymen and the Southern African Development Community (SADC) region as a whole. Speaking at an ANC meeting, Mbalula, as the party's Secretary-General, asserted that Chamisa was a puppet of the West. He emphasized that leaders who align with imperial powers would not lead African countries. Mbalula's statements have sparked intense debate, highlighting the complexities surrounding Zimbabwean migration and the need for a comprehensive approach to address the underlying issues. All these reactionaries and puppets in this continent, you will see them with their long tails everywhere, said CDE Mbalula. The ANC is not a reactionary party. We might have problems with ZANU-PF, but in Zimbabwe you must know what is progressive, and our ally is ZANU-PF, and reactionaries do not want us to say that. Nelson Chamisa and his allies are not our allies, they do not speak our language. They are not with us in this new world order agenda of the alternative multipolar world we want to build. CDE Mbalula added that it was mind-boggling that as most countries globally were focused on establishing alternative economic orders that are not skewed in the former oppressor's favor, Mr. Chamisa was looking to further their interests. CDE Mbalula said ZANU-PF was the only progressive party in Zimbabwe and would forever remain the ANC's ally. All these reactionaries and puppets in this continent, you will see them with their long tails everywhere, said CDE Mbalula. The ANC is not a reactionary party. We might have problems with ZANU-PF, but in Zimbabwe you must know what is progressive, and our ally is ZANU-PF, and reactionaries do not want us to say that. Nelson Chamisa and his allies are not our allies, they do not speak our language. They are not with us in this new world order agenda of the alternative multipolar world we want to build. CDE Mbalula said former liberation movements would always have each other's back under any circumstances. We know how the loss of the ANC will affect the African Revolution. They are with the neoliberals and the liberal agenda in the world, and as the ANC we do not subscribe to that. We are anti-imperialist, so any political party that perpetuates the entrenchment of neo-colonialism and imperialism is not our ally. Our allies can be committing blunders, including former liberation movements, but they remain our allies, said CDE Mbalula.